Hey guys, so today I want to do a gear test video, a gear review of a mess kit I picked up at the Marway Militaria in Winnipeg. If you're in the area, go check them out. They're awesome to deal with. I don't go there as often as I like to, and every time I go there, I'm not sorry I did. So yeah, go there and tell them Bushcraft Jerry sent you. I don't get anything from this. I just really like that place, and they have very good customer service. They deserve a shout out whether I get anything from them or not. That's not the point. I want to show you guys the mess kit I picked up there, and none of this stuff was together in a set. Well, there was two things that were together in a set, but that counts as one item. I'll show you later. But yeah, none of this was together in a set, but it works really good in a set. Well, I think it's gonna work. That's why you have to test your gear, because I think it's gonna work together good with everything I have in here. I also went to the dollar store and I picked up this flask, and as you can see in here, I keep cooking oil. So that's what this is all about. Just for today, to see if this stuff even makes the cut into the bug out bag, into any of my other kits, it has to pass the test today. So you should definitely test your gear to see if you even want it with you in any scenario. Or maybe it'll work good, maybe it won't, because what I'm thinking, again, this is all speculation. I definitely don't want this in a bug out bag. I'll tell you that right now. Or in never coming home bag. I don't want this because these don't grow on trees. You can't dig these out of the ground. There's probably some way to bushcraft a fuel cell, which I will look into, and then maybe I might change my mind about having in a bug out bag. But this might work better for a going home bag or a get home bag than it would in an actual bug out bag or never coming home bag, because your bug out bag and your never coming home bag should be completely self-sustaining, and it should not be reliant on the grid. You can pack a week's worth of these, or however many you think you're going to need to get home, into your get home bag and take it from there. But I've rambled enough. Let's go cook breakfast. So the first question I have is, can these fuel tabs be started with the ferrocene rod? I don't think they'll start right away because they're a solid block, but I'll see if I can try. So I'm having issues getting this started because it's so small I can't really get in there really good. So I'm actually going to do a smaller pot because I'm going to use a smaller pot because it's a smaller stove. I'll get the oil on. I'll get some cooking oil on here and let it warm up. That's plenty of oil. Maybe even a little bit too much. So for breakfast, I'm going to be cooking eggs and sausage. I wanted some hash browns too, but this is a small container, and I don't think I can fit eggs, sausage, and hash browns in this at the same time, so I'll just make do. And there is definitely too much oil in here. I definitely have too much oil in here. I have enough in here to freaking fry a chicken, and I think, yeah. Burned. I dumped out some of the oil because it was just insanity. Yeah. I'm trying to make these eggs scrambled. I'm not sure how well it's going to work out because I'm running out of room in my second container that I'll be using for a plate. But it's kind of hot and this is hard to do one-handed. I'll come back to you guys. So that's my sausage, egg, sausage, eggs. I would have room for enough hash browns. I could have done hash browns if I wanted to because everything cooks so fast. This is like 5 minutes of cooking. There was a lot of oil in there and everything cooked super fast. So no breakfast is complete without coffee. I had to narrow this. These walls go in like they go in a 90 position and a 45 depending on the width of your top container. This cup is a little bit more narrow than the frying pans were, so I went and had to narrow the thing. And that's my second fuel source. I cooked the food with one fuel source, and now I have a second one for the water. Shout out to my girlfriend that got fast food yesterday and gave me her ketchup packet. Ketchup on eggs. I'm an uncivilized savage. I make no apologies for it. Okay, lessons for today. You don't need as much cooking oil as I used there. In the beginning, I completely burnt that sausage in minutes. Well, seconds actually, literally seconds. It's actually not that burned. It's just black and a little crunchy. It's a lot better than I thought it was. The one downside to that stove is that you can't cook two things at once. Like I can't cook food and make coffee at the same time on a fire with a rack. You could have your frying pan and your coffee pot, and now my food's cold, but that's okay. In hindsight, I should have made coffee first because coffee will stay warmer longer than food will. This is actually pretty good. I like the stove. It did what I expected it to do. It does work pretty good with this stuff. I still haven't changed my mind yet about putting it into a long-term survival kit. This is probably something I'd have in an ultralight camping trip or a fishing trip or something like that, a canoe trip, something like that. Because of the fuel source, that is its weakness. But what I am going to look into is DIY. See if I can DIY those fuel cubes. But this is something you do want to use ahead of time when you don't need it. So you can really figure out how many cubes you're going to need for a day. But that is something I would probably use in a get home bag, but not a never come home bag. You could, I suppose you could burn wood in it in small branches if you needed to. But I guess that is a possibility. I haven't tested that yet to see how that works, but it should work. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate the support. If you're new to the channel and you like this kind of stuff, please subscribe. Also, you can follow me on Facebook, Bushcraft Jerry, and also Bushcraft Jerry on Instagram to see what I'm doing behind the scenes. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and remember, get out and test your gear. You don't have to go far. Just get out and use your stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.